Hello everybody. How's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, we are on Big Fields XXL. Yes. Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer Grain Company. Today we have got 3 harvesters set up to run a fairly large field, and we have got a buffer bin or mother bin, however you want to describe it, set up. And what we do is we will collect the grain from these harvesters into a grain cart, and then we'll take that and dump it into the mother bin, and then we have a truck that will haul our grain over to the silo. So I've already got these guys programmed in, so I think maybe we'll just get right on with it and tell them to go to work. So let's see what happens. All right, now we'll go back to the second one. All right, and we'll go back to the third one. All right, so let's see what happens here. And so far, I don't know. Yeah. Well, let's stop this guy. And let's run on up the field here a little ways. Maybe get close to our starting. I don't know exactly where our start trigger's at. I put it here, but I'm not sure where it's at. Shouldn't be too far. Let's see here. Right there is our buffer bin. Well, let's bring up the HUD and see if we can tell about where it's at. Well, I don't know. We should be right on it. Alright, well, let's see if we can run up here a little farther and see. But we should be right on it, right in here somewhere. But I'm not seeing it. Huh. All right, well, let's turn around. Let's go back. Well, I'm not seeing that start point. That don't make any sense to me. But I'll look for it, and I'll get right back with you. All right, I think we've got them started off. I put the target position, I put it up here, somewhere up here, but whenever it generated the course, Uh, it put it way back there at the very beginning of the field. So that's okay, no problem. But yeah, it looks like we're underway, and 3 harvesters running. Ain't bad. Now, I was running a different header before, and on this particular map, that header was allowing us to run 11 mile an hour. The problem being is it was a draper header, and with Courseplay it kept wanting to unfold the header, which meant it would put the wheels down and the tongue out. Well, we couldn't have that, so I had to go to a different header. This is a little bigger header, a little wider, but as you can see, we're harvesting at 6 mile an hour. So anyway, we're gonna let them go after it, and we're just gonna see how this all works out. You know, it may be that maybe I should have started 4 of them, but I think 3 will be enough for a while. Especially until we get a little farther along with Courseplay. So yeah, it won't take too awful long and we'll have the field done, but there'll be a lot of grain come out of this field. What a wonderful tool. I mean, great tool. All right, and we'll go back and we'll get the 3rd one. Everything's looking real good so far. Now, I cut the lands mode back a little bit. We are running lands, but we're only running 2. So we'll see how that works out. On the last tutorial that I did, we were running 6 lands, and we had a problem with the last harvester and the first harvester losing track of one another. So I cut the lands mode back to 2, and we'll see how that works out for us. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll see. So anyway, we've got this guy unloading, so we'll just pull over here and we'll just park. Maybe we'll jump in one of these harvesters and see what's going to happen. All right, we're watching these guys get turned around here. Everything is looking great. They had a little bit of a problem on the first turnaround, which would be right there at that corner. And that was because they were compensating for the width of the field. So you always want to watch for that. If they're compensating for the width of the field, they could have problems. And they did. But as you can see, they've got that figured out. They've compensated for the width of the field, and now it looks like they've got it figured out and they're on path. And as you can see, running 3 harvesters, we are flat covering some field. So everything really looks great. Everything is running smooth. Yeah, doesn't get any better. Looking real good. Okay, well, we're going to let them keep harvesting, and we'll keep chasing them with this grain cart. All right. It looks like they've got it down. They are getting turned around correctly. They're flat harvesting some soybeans. And I'm hoping we get this done before the rain hits. We've got rain in the forecast. So, yeah, if it starts raining, we're out of business. Can't harvest. So, all right, we're going to watch this last guy get turned around here before we start collecting grain. And I have every reason to believe that he will do it right. Oh yeah. He's wobbling around, but he'll get it figured out. Yeah, he's got it. All right. Excellent. Okay, well, let's go up here and start with number one. And we'll get him emptied out. He's up there. We'll get him emptied out, and then we'll just go right down the line. And this is what's going to make it the function where they stay, like we've got ours set at 250 feet. This is where that's going to come in real handy, especially when you're running multiple harvesters. That way you don't get them spread out all over the field where you got to go run after them. On these big fields, yeah, that's a lot of running to do whenever you've got to run after them. So, if they all stay like within 250 feet of one another, that's what we've got it set at. It'll sure make collecting the grain a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. So, but yeah, this is starting to operate like the old Courseplay on FS22, and man, it really looks great. It's working really good. They've sure come a long way with it. So, anyway, we'll get this guy emptied out and we'll go to number 3. And I've got 4 harvesters, but I didn't want to get too carried away all at one time. Yeah. You know, we'll run 3, and gradually we'll boost it up to 4. And then we'll boost it up to 5. We're just giving Courseplay a chance to, you know, get all sorted out, get the updates. We're a whole lot farther along now than we was whenever I first started this map. We didn't have multiple tools in the field, so I had to run them with AI workers. And yeah, that was a lot of work, a lot of running trying to keep up with them, because I had to start them in different parts of the field. So this is a whole lot better. I mean, 200% better. But anyway, it looks great. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. I mean, Yes, I'm beside myself. So, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and keep collecting the grain here. And we'll keep that front harvester pretty well cleaned out by the time he reaches this row. We just don't want any problems. So anyway, we'll just keep on keeping on. Boy, isn't that a pretty sight? Oh yeah. Doesn't get any better. Well, it does get better. We can have 4 and 5 of them running here. But for right now, the improvement, the modders have just done an excellent job. The team of guys that's working on this Courseplay have just outdid themselves. So, but anyway, we're going to get up here. We're going to unload this guy. And then we'll just work our way back. But other than that, the first turnaround, where they were compensating for the width of the field, that's the only time that we've had any problems. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we had problems on FS19 also, on the row that they decided to compensate the width of the field on. So that's just something that, yes, they will improve on it, and it'll get better. But we may have to just watch them on that first round, and you know, just get them straightened out on that first round, and then they'll be good to go. There's something else that I'm not letting that lead harvester do. If he gets to where he needs to be emptied and we can't get to him like this, he's supposed to cut in, and all the other 2 harvesters are supposed to stop while he unloads, and then he'll go back. I'm not letting that happen, not on this particular time, because first of all, we're trying to get this field done before it rains, and second of all, I'm kind of enjoying no problems at all, 3 harvesters running. Now, the way I set this up, I cut the lands mode back to 2 lands. So, and it seems to be really working well. Now, that could be why we had problems on the first pass also. But they're not losing one another, and they are doing a great job. So anyway, we're just going to let them keep on doing it, and yeah, it just don't get any better than this. I'm just happy as I can be about it. So we'll just let them keep on, and we'll just keep them empty. All right, I think it's time we get our truck started here. Let me see if I can get this HUD pulled up here. All right, we're going to load at field 2. We're going to unload at the silo, yard silo, and we're hauling soybeans. All right. So let's see what happens here. Everything should go okay. He should pull in next to this cart, and this is our buffer cart. And this buffer cart is huge. Yeah, it'll hold 1,000,000 liters. So yeah. So let's make sure he gets loaded okay. That's kind of the bad thing about the double hopper trailers, and it's even worse on the triple hopper trailers. All right, so let's follow him around, make sure he gets to the silo okay. I don't know why he wouldn't, but you never know. And look at that field. We're almost over to the other side. We've still got a few passes to go, but for the most part, Courseplay has worked excellently, and we're hoping at any time now we can say that Autodrive is working perfectly. So we'll just keep our eye on him and see what he does here. All right. He's thinking about it. He knows he's got a turn up here. There he goes. All right. Now this trailer holds 60,000 liters. So the reason I let that grain cart fill up so much is, or that buffer cart, is because of the double hopper trailer. And once we start this truck, we don't want him to stop until he is unloaded. You know, the whole buffer cart. So, but anyway, it looks like he knows what he's doing. We'll let him get over here to the silo, make sure he gets unloaded, and then we'll have to get back over and get our harvesters unloaded, because they're still chugging away. So now this field that we're doing is a large field, but it's not a huge field. We've got a huge field that's going to be coming due, ready to harvest. It won't be very long, but then we've got a huge field. We got a couple of them too. So I've been kind of stalling on them, waiting for Courseplay to get to where they can take multiple harvesters. All right, it looks like. Let's see. Is he unloading? Yep, he unloaded the first hopper. And now he should be unloading the second hopper. And he is. All right. And now he should just go right back to that grain cart and get another load. So, isn't that wonderful? Anyway, we're just going to leave him to do it. We're going to go back and get in our grain cart and chase them harvesters. All right. We're going to take this over, excuse me, and dump it in the grain cart. Check on our truck. And he should be, well, he's en route somewhere. Let's put our pipe out. As you can see, he is working on it. All right. I don't know exactly where he's at. But he should be coming pretty soon. He's doing a great job though. I went to a little bit faster truck, and of course that trailer holds 60,000 liters. So that's also an upgrade. So anyway, I don't know exactly where he's at, but I would say he's probably down at the silo. But anyway, let's put our pipe back in. And this is the whole purpose of the grain, or that buffer cart. There comes our truck right there. All right. Yeah, he's doing a good job. We'll watch him pull in there. He should get loaded, and he'll be back off again. Very good. All right. He just ain't messing around now. All right, well, we better go back over and check on our harvesters. Got to keep them unloaded. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we have really done real well coming across this field. I will let you know how many acres this field is, because I have to convert it over from hectares. But yeah, the harvesters has done real well. Everything has gone really great, and I think we're going to call this a video. We've only got 2 or 3 more passes to go, maybe 4 more passes at the most. If you've liked this content and you like the big fields, please go down there and give me a like. It's only going to get better. If you'd like to watch more of my content, please go down there and hit that subscribe button. That'd do me a world of good. I mean, that'd help me out tremendously. If you'd like to share this video, please do. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, until tomorrow, as always, thank you for watching.